Alright guys, here we have a classic example of what happens to a brick that's been laid frog down. And these are actually London brick. You can see underneath there that is an L, obviously upside down. It says L brick, London brick. And that's the old type of frog brick, which is really, really deep, as you can see. And the edges are really thin. You can see that there. Must be 15mm that edge. And you can clearly see the void as well there. So that's where it's perished over the years. And on the flip side here, we've got one that's been laid frog up, and you can see clearly that that's been filled totally. So all the weight and pressure goes through the centre of the brick, and it's even across the whole of the brick. So that's really interesting, isn't it, guys? There we go. You can see that I think voids, and we've talked about it in the comments before yesterday and a few comments today, like, you know, frost can get in that, water can get in that in the winter, and it can cause it to expand and contract, and that's what can cause the flaking of the brick to come off. I mean, it's happened on this frog brick as well, because it's on the corner, it gets water anyway. So, but yeah, as well, I think with a fuller frog, it's more protective for sound. You know, sound can't get through it as much, but this, I would imagine, sound would get through it, through this void here. So there'd be a reduction in sound laying frog up, as well as spreading the pressure and the weight of the brick even throughout it. Whereas, like we've said before, when you're laying frog down, if you've not filled your frogs, you've not put plenty mortar in, this is what you'll get a void, and then your pressure of the whole wall will be on the sides of this brick, and that's why it could flake away like that over time. I mean, nobody knows for certain, but it's only theories, but it makes sense, doesn't it, to lay frog up. I mean, there's people out there that absolutely hate people who lay frog down and condemn them all, you know, and they're all hypocrites, because, come on, let's face it, we've all laid frog down. Because a few of the guys in the comments, and me as well, if you want to grind down on your gauge, then you can lay frog down. It's easier to get the bricks down. Whereas if you lay frog up, it's harder, because you've got the full base of the bottom of the brick to grind down. But each to their own. It's still not allowed on site, but these are all bricks, you see. The new brick is shallower frog and a thicker edge to combat this and to get your frogs fuller. Well, there we have it, guys. Thanks very much for watching this little video. I thought I'd show you that little example. That's the London brick we've been talking about. So, hope you enjoyed it, guys. If you did, please leave a like rating. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. I'll catch you in the next one.